Thanks for staying on. Now we're switching gears to the world of cricket. Virat Kohli is currently speaking. Let's take a listen in.
The team's plans, and someone like Kuldeep has not had much of game time in the longest format for a while now, and that's. You can count 2 years, but 2020 we literally played no cricket for so long. So it's not actually that long a gap. New Zealand, the conditions were obviously not suited for playing, three spinners, and something that he understood as an individual. But now that the home season starts, he will be in the scheme of things. He will be in the team's plans. But yeah, you're right. To keep guys motivated, you need to understand that you need to give them goals. There's something or the other to work towards all the time when you're part of the Indian cricket team. And we are striving for excellence on a daily basis. Kuldeep is someone who's got a lot of skill. He understands that there were areas in his game that he had to work on, which he's worked on beautifully in Australia. I see him fitter. I see his bowling much more improved than it was before. He's adding to his skill sets as well. So, yeah, look, it's about giving people goals, and these guys are young, so they understand that once the opportunity arises and they start capitalizing on those opportunities at a consistent basis, then the careers are very long, and these are the people who are going to take Indian cricket forward in the future years to come. And it's very important we keep them motivated with the group, give them goals to take their game to the next level, because in turn, these are the people, as I said, who are going to take the team forward in future.
Yes, Kushit Sarkar.
Virat, hi. My question is about, I guess you have had a look at the track, and I'm not asking about the combination, but give us a feel like what's working on your mind, looking at the pitch and the conditions, specifically vis-a-vis the bowling combination.
Well, bowling combination obviously will try to give us as many options as possible, along with guys having the ability to contribute with the bat. That's been the pattern for success for us in home conditions over the last few years, and that continues to be the case this time around as well. The pitch is a normal Chepauk pitch, quite a nice batting track with spinners getting assistance eventually in the game. But the track is good enough for the fast bowlers to stay in the game also. So it's generally a good cricketing wicket. Something that we saw in the last series that we played against England. The pitches were quite good, and they were good for cricket overall. And the matches were not won inside 2 days or 3 days. They went the distance most of the times, and it was a hard grind, but something that we as a team enjoy doing, and an example of which you saw in Australia recently as well. So, the combination that we have played in the past, where guys can bowl and bat as well, is something that's going to be at the forefront of our plans.
Vivek Krishan, followed by Deepak Raghav.
Hello, Virat.
Hi.
Yeah, Virat, what did you make of Rishabh Pant's?
Had impact performances in Australia recently, and he's in a good space, and we want him to build on this, along with him improving all aspects of his game, which will happen with more game time and the more confidence he gains playing those games. That's how we look at Rishabh. He's come along very nicely after the IPL. He came to Australia. He wasn't a part of the white ball formats, but he kept working hard on his fitness, on his game. And he realized the importance of putting in that work, and he got the results eventually, which all of us were very happy to see, because he's someone that we have backed quite a lot, and for good reason, because of what you saw in Australia is something that he can do with the bat, and that brings in a lot of value to this team, and he will continue to be backed because he's an impact player. And along with his hard work, he can definitely be a very, very consistent match winner for India, and someone that the opposition would definitely be wary of every time they play against India.
Yes, Deepak.
Hi, Virat. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Virat, can you just give us some insight into the reason Akshar was picked ahead of Shahbaz? Shahbaz played the last home test against South Africa. Is it just specific to his bowling that he brings in in terms of the variety in bowling compared to Shabaz, or is it something to do with the batting aspect of it, as a like replacement for Jadeja?
Yeah, the reason was basically to have someone very similar to Jadeja's skill sets or what they provide to the team, which Akshar brings in all three departments of the game. So yeah, that was the reason behind picking him, because as I mentioned before, that falls directly into our plans. If you remember last time when Nadeem played, Jadeja was playing as
now
well.
that are coming in from the farmers' agitation and how this continues to flare up here on Twitter.